Hello, my name is Lonnie Tupu.
Hi, this is Terry Brooks.
This is Charles Lynn. This is Robert Jordan.
Hi, this is Michael Moorcock.
This is Kevin J. Anderson.
This is Peter Coyote.
Hi, it's Corey Doctorow.
This is Robert J. Sawyer.
Hi, this is Michael Romke.
Hi, this is Lake Bell from Surface.
Hey, this is Will Wheaton from Radio Free Burrito and willwheaton.net.
Hi, this is Victoria Strauss.
Hi, this is Vera Nazarian.
Hi, this is Eric Van Lustbader.
Hi, this is Mark Tiedemann.
Hi, this is Greg Bear.
Hi, this is New York Times bestselling author Peter David.
Hi, this is Mitchell Graham.
Hi, this is Tamara Thorne.
Hello, this is Piers Anthony, also known as the Ogre.
This is Forrest J. Ackerman speaking to you from Harwood.
Hey, folks, this is Bruce Campbell.
This is Gregory Frost.
Hi, I'm Peter Mayhew.
This is Spider Robinson.
This is Danielle Ackley McPhail.
This is Tony Ruggiero.
Hi, this is Brian Herbert.
Hi, this is Jane Linskull.
This is Bruce Holland Rogers.
Hey, this is Bob Salvatore.
This is Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell.
Hi, this is Kathleen H. Nelson. This is Will McCarthy.
Hi, this is Scott Nicholson.
Hi, this is Troy Denning.
Hi, my name is Tom Piccarelli.
This is Don Coscarelli.
Hello, this is Tricia Helfer, number 6 from Battlestar Galactica.
Hey, this is Michael Trucco.
Hi, this is Colin Ferguson.
Hey, this is Jamie Alexander.
You're listening to Slice of SciFi. Norm Macdonald.
This is Dr. Michio Kaku.
Hi, this is Walter Koenig.
Hi, this is Chase Masterson, and you're listening to sliceofscifi.com.
Covering all the news from every dark corner of the universe.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
Hola y saludos a todos. Así que vación que orden.
Sliceofscifi.com.
And that is just a fraction of the people who have been on this show. I am Michael Armenengay.
I am Brian Brown.
I'm Sam Roberts.
I'm Tim Adamek.
I'm Brett Philippek. I'm Megan Zier.
Welcome back to Show 500 Part 2.
Absolutely.
Part 2.
So, just the staggering amount of people who have come through the doors. And it's nothing. I mean, I was...
It's a smidge. Yeah.
I didn't get Ray Bradbury, Arthur C. Clarke. I mean, pretty much Anne McCaffrey, everybody from the cast of Eureka, everybody from the cast of Charlie Jade.
I have a little list.
You have a little list. There you go.
I have a little list.
Oh,
so
wow.
I picked out some of my favorite interviews we've done over the years.
Oh, wow.
Specifically geared towards myself and Michael primarily. Now, he's done more before me, and some with quite a few with Evo. But so here's some of the ones I picked out. One of our favorites, Robert Wertheimer, who's the producer of Charlie Jade.
And I've got a nice little comment from him here.
Yeah, we'll talk about him. So we got a lot of great comments still coming to pass here. The cast and crew of Eureka. I mean, come on, seriously.
Pretty much
such a fun bunch of folks.
Jamie Pollia, Colin, Neil, Neil Grayson. So that was a great interview, too.
Oh, yeah.
Sally, Joe, of course, Ed, and Bruce. We talked to Ed, too. I remember talking to Ed so long ago. And Joe Morton. Joe Morton was one of my first times that I got to sit with Evo. And because I'm a huge Joe Morton fan, I loved Brother from Another Planet. It's one of my favorite movies. And Evo was like, yeah, why don't you sit in with this one since you're a big Joe Morton fan? And I was like,
you fanboy.
I was totally fanboy.
Truly.
And it was really nice of Evo at that point in time because Mike had already kind of mentioned that, that Evo was a busy guy. He had a kid who was doing hockey all the time and all that, and that he needed another voice that could sit in with Summer, read the news, and fill in when Evo wasn't around because he was traveling a lot of times.
Yeah, he wasn't. There was a point where he wasn't here for several months.
Right. Well, what had happened is that Summer had brought me in. Summer and I were friends from where we worked at DHL together. Summer worked also as a Unix admin with me. We shared. I knew her under a whole different name, by the way.
Yeah,
her name hasn't always been Summer Brooks.
No.
Ooh, Summer's gonna kill me now.
Yeah. She's gonna jump on you.
Yeah. What? So the interesting thing is, Tim and I ran into her at the Firefly screening. Because Tim had the blogger.
I was blogging at the time. So I had a blogger pass.
So we got screenings to it. So ran into her and she said, oh, hey, are you still reading sci-fi? I said, yeah. And she's like, well, hey, we do this thing where I want book reviews. And I'm like, okay, cool. I can do book reviews. I like sci-fi. I have a buddy who can. I introduced her to Tim at the time, too. She's like, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And so then basically she had me come up to sit in for a Dragon Page cover to cover.
That's right. You came to cover first.
Cover first is where I really came from.
So did I.
And Mike and Tim did, too. And so I came to the studio one day and I remember I met Mike and kind of was like, ooh, this is really cool and everything. Mike's like, yeah, you got a pretty good voice. Here, read this for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
That's how it starts. Yeah, pretty good. Can you read this up for me?
Yeah, read this for me. So I did it.
doomed.
It was a bumper at the time for Winging at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it. I did like 2 or 3 bumpers that night, and I was like, "Wow, that's really cool." He's like, "Yeah, I think we're gonna keep you around." And that was basically how I got into it.
Here's what's funny, right? Because I guarantee you it came across just like that. It wasn't like, hey, you should come back more often. It was more like, well, you know what? Next week when you're here,
Yeah,
you're
it
going to
was.
this.
Right. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Just
exactly what
the
it is.
assumption was you were going to coming back.
And I told Tim about it, and Tim's like, "That's really cool." I said, "Well, come on up, Tim."
Yeah.
And that's how.
Yeah, you sit there and hit the vein. You know,
Yeah, that's how it ends up doing. How did Sam get here?
Same exact way
Right.
almost.
How did you get here? Oh, wait, you just came in on her coattails. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. That's not true. We met you at a con.
Yes.
And we really
Phoenix
liked you.
Comic-Con.
And
You
so
did? You liked me? You
We
really
did.
liked me?
Easy, Sally.
Maybe.
And then?
Yeah, we brought you in.
Right.
So
Yeah.
and Megan was Lori's friend. And speaking of which, we would have Lori here with us, but it's late and she went to sleep.
Yeah,
She went to bed.
which happens.
So
It
because Lori
happens.
is an integral part of this as well.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so we've talked to a lot of different people. Bear McCreary.
Oh yeah.
Oh
BSG.
man, that was one of my
awesome.
most favorite interviews.
Yeah,
I wish I could have been there for that one.
He's a fantastic composer. Did BSG. He's also done Walking Dead. Jim Butcher.
Oh, Jim!
We had
Jim
Jim
was the
here.
first video.
Yes,
our first video interview ever was Jim Butcher, and it was with the old setup, which took freaking 3 days to do a 10-minute episode. I kid you not.
No, it was really bad, and his agent was like, "Yeah, really, come on, we got to go." And Jim's like, "No, it's cool. We'll sit here and do it till they get it." And she was like, really pissed. It was funny. It was like it was his handler at the time, Dr. Michiko Kaku.
Oh my God!
Yes,
Yeah, fantastic. Every
Mitch
time we
is
talk
an
to him.
awesome guy. I want him back on the show so many times.
Bridget Regan and Craig Horner from Legend Seeker.
Oh yeah, that's your wife number 4 or 5.
Bridget's awesome, and so she was just a lot of fun, and Craig was too. We've had them on a couple times. I always love this because, of course, we had Aaron Douglas from BSG and Mike Hogan. The Mike Hogan interview
is phenomenal. It was actually 2 parts. He went on and on and on for so long that we had to split it up and do 2
because it was great.
interviews. He was sitting out in a lawn chair drinking a cocktail by a lake out in the middle of nowhere where he barely had cell service, and he just kicked back and decided to chat.
Yeah.
And man, did he talk.
He was awesome, and he's a great guy. Aaron Douglas, who we've met, of course.
Yeah.
And Tim and I have had drinks many a time with him.
I've groped his beard.
So did Mary, my wife Mary, did as well.
It was luxurious and manly.
And he's just a really nice guy. I always love this one, John Noble. We talked to John Noble before Fringe was even really big.
Yes.
Man.
And it was awesome talking with him. And I
am
really
jealous.
wish we could have talked to him. But John was a really fantastic gentleman to speak with. He was very gracious to us as well. Jim Beaver from Supernatural.
Yes.
Oh, I love him.
He is amazing. And we also talked to him about his wife's passing because he wrote a book about it, about her cancer.
Oh, that was an amazing interview.
It was a really good interview.
It was kind of touching.
It was very touching, and Jim is a really nice guy, so it was really a fun interview to do for that. The cast of Warehouse 13, Alison Scagliotti, Eddie McClintock, and Saul Rubinek. All 3 of them have been fantastic to talk with and a lot of fun. David Blue from Starship.
David was
Universe.
right. David's like a huge fan too.
And he's really
just
a nice
geek.
guy.
Yeah.
He is, and it's really cool too. Atticus Ross. We talked to him back when he was Book of Eli, before he even really hit it big.
I still love that soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack, and he's a really interesting dude to talk with, and we got to talk music with him. Again, another musical one that Tim and I really enjoyed.
I remember that one. I remember when you guys interviewed that guy. I'm like, really? You're talking to some dude about soundtrack? And then I watched the movie, and I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I get it.
Jeffrey Notkin and Steve Arnold, the Meteor.
Oh, absolutely.
How could you not?
I can't. Jeffrey is such a wonderful individual.
Yeah, nothing but love for that guy.
He's so awesome.
And nothing but love for that guy.
I so wish he could have been up here for this. I really do. But he's
busy
he's
promoting.
busy.
Yeah,
they got him running like crazy everywhere.
And he hangs out with us sometimes.
Yes, he does.
This is Tim and I know Tim, one of Tim's favorite, Mike Cahill and Britt Marling for Another Earth.
Oh my God,
they were great.
So, that was one of the most fun things I think I've ever done with this show.
Me too.
Really?
We went and met Mike and Britt at their hotel room when they're doing a press junket for Another Earth. We sat down in the hotel room with them. Tim wired us up, and we just sat down and talked about Another Earth. And they were the nicest people ever, and it was really cool because Mike and Tim would start geeking out about filmography and how the movie is shot. Because the movie is a fantastic
movie.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Not only is it
really
a fantastic movie, it is a gorgeously shot movie.
The cinematography, holy crap!
And that's the thing that struck me with it is it was not
cinematography, and that's what I was geeking out with Brett about, was it wasn't so much that it was shot like a movie, it was shot like a set of photographs.
Yes.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would totally agree with that.
And that's one of my favorite moments.
Oh, God, that
and
was
Tim
just
and I
fantastic.
had such a good time.
They didn't want to leave at the end of that.
No. They were like, we got to catch our plane. Sorry, we'd love to talk longer. So, but they were very, very gracious as well. Mike and I had this great conversation with Alexis Gambis, who did Imagine Science Films, which we thought was really a cool concept, films that are science-based that are entertainment.
And it was phenomenal. I we got to get her back on again.
Yeah,
Thank you for reminding me. Or him, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Summer.
But Emmy is another one.
Emmy was
fun.
Yeah,
She's
that was
really
a surprise,
cool.
right?
Pop singer who is a total geek girl. And
that's right.
And she's really was a cool interview for us to do. Of course, Carrie Byron, Geek Girl.
Yes, absolutely.
Every time we've talked to Carrie, she's been very awesome and a lot of amazing things to talk to. And she's a lot of fun, too. Filling it out, I kind of just stopped at that point because I'm like, I could keep going on forever.
You could.
But the Grimcast, specifically Jim Koof and David Greenwald, the creators of it, then Russell Hornsby and Bitsy Tulloch.
Well, don't forget Sasha.
And Sasha Roy. Exactly.
Yep.
And Sasha Roy is a fantastically nice gentleman. He's always been very cool with us, and he was really happy when Mike and I, off the air after that the interview for Grimm, he got to talking about, this little project that I'm doing. We're going to be at South by Southwest. Mike are like, wow, this sounds like a great film. Let's talk about it sometime.
Yeah.
And
we got him back on.
That was for Extracted.
And really good film.
It's a great film, and it was really an awesome opportunity and one of those cool little opportunities that you're talking to these people. And the fact is that Sasha was great because he's like, wow, that I am a guy. Because it's like, I had somebody talk to earlier today, thought it was a woman. 2, the show.
Yeah.
You know my character. You're actual fans. He's like, that is the most awesome thing I can ever be in an interview is when you know my work, you know who I am, and you're excited to talk with me rationally about it. You're not going to ask canned questions. Right. And I think that's one of the things that Mike and I have a really good pattern with our guests is that we have a few set questions we almost always have in our wheelhouse.
Sure.
It's kind of standard. But most of the time, the interviews that are the coolest are the ones that take us
They're
somewhere.
organic.
They just go
somewhere totally different when we're going.
Absolutely.
And I learned a lot from Mike specifically about this. No, I really have, Mike. You and Evo too. Evo, for as egotistical and maniacal as he can be, he's a great guy.
The dude knows how to run a mic.
Dude knows how to run a mic.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's still amazing.
He is really good, and he's an excellent speaker. And so I learned a lot by watching him and seeing how he does things. Mike Stackpole's another one too.
And Stackpole. Oh, Stackpole's awesome.
Really.
You never want to get into a fight with Stackpole. He will win. Just
carry you
concede.
down piece by piece by piece.
Just walk away. You're done.
Evo's the same way though. Really, Evo's got that very piercing, very methodical way of doing things, and but he can work a mic. And so I mean, honestly, thank you guys for allowing me to grow my own talents. And be where I am today, because I don't think I would be without the support of everybody, not only our fans, but also Mike, Evo.
Well, I'd be nowhere if it wasn't for you guys. So
it's true. So it's a mutual hug fest. Hey, I see you got a bunch of people who are wishing us congratulations. We should probably run through a few of them.
We should run through a few of these. Let's run a couple of them.
Hello, Slice of Sci-Fi. Happy 500th episode from Robert Wortheimer, creator of Charlie Jade, who no one probably would ever have heard of if it wasn't for everybody at Slice of Sci-Fi. Congratulations, and happy birthday.
Hi, this is Brian from SuperheroStuff.com. Just calling to congratulate you on 500 episodes. That is very cool.
Hi, this is Russ Johnson from the Pawn of the Dead, and I just wanted to wish you guys at Slice congratulations on reaching the 500th episode. Very exciting. Thank you again for all of your support. You guys are the best. Bye.
Hey, this is Thomas Jane from RawStudios.com. Congrats on reaching 500 episodes of Slice of Sci-Fi. That's awesome. Congrats, fellas.
Greetings, Imperial Slicers. This is your friend Jeff Notkin from TV's Meteorite Men. You'll be pleased to know I've been scouring the blasted wastelands in search of amazing new things to show you on my next visit. And in the meantime, I've been authorized by the High Command to inform you that Slice of Sci-Fi has been officially recognized as the greatest radio show in the history of time and space. So rock on, live long and prosper, and happy 500.
Put on your thinking caps, kids, and play along with the gang. Hey, it's trivia time!
Hello, Slicers. Curtin St. George with a slice of trivia for Show 500. Ooh. For Show 500, Summer asked me to come up with something challenging. This week's trivia is about cult films. Movies that never made it at the box office but have a dedicated following. Perhaps they were only shown at art house movie theaters or only on the most obscure cable and satellite TV stations at 2 a.m. I'm going to break down the first scene you hear into two separate parts. Here it comes now.
We've met before, haven't we?
I don't think so. Where was it you think we met?
At your house, don't you remember?
No, I don't. Are you sure?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I'm there right now.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Right? That sounds like every James Bond movie.
2. Call me. Dial your number.
Wait, who's that? Sounds like Johnny Cash.
Hold on.
The voice is very familiar.
I told you I was here.
How'd you do that? Who are you?
Oh, I know this movie.
Right?
Yeah.
Really?
Give me back my phone.
Really?
Yeah. This is going to annoy me.
I have
know this
idea.
Movie.
That was Robert Blake and Bill Pullman in David Lynch's Lost Highway. From 1997.
Really?
In Lost Highway, Bill Pullman's character is framed for the murder of his wife, but while in prison transforms into a completely different person who has to be released because he wasn't the guy who was convicted. It's very strange, even by David Lynch standards. For this next film, I'm going to give you two separate scenes to help you identify it.
Griffin is now of the dragon. His rage is the breath of the dragon, and his fire shall consume the infestation that has crippled America.
I know that. It's Bodai. It's Bodai.
Here's the second scene.
Before many of you were born, our parents caused the great crash. They were consumed with greed.
Corey Haim.
They ignored repeated warnings. They borrowed more money than they could
Roller
ever
Boys.
pay.
The Roller Boys
We
one.
lost our farms, lost our factories,
Yes.
lost our homes.
I know it. I know it is.
Closed our nation while
Roller Boys. Curse
we
of the
were
Roller
locked
Boys.
in homeless camps. Now America belongs to the enemy.
It's sad that I know this movie.
Yes.
It is really, really sad
Both of
that
those
I know
scenes
this movie.
featured Christopher Collette in Prayer of the Roller
Prayer of the Roller Boys.
From
Yep.
1990. This movie starred
Good one,
Corey
Mike.
Haim,
Corey
who was
Haim.
at that moment the Justin Bieber of his time.
Yep.
And it featured dystopian society. His character
that
goes
bodes very
undercover
ill for
and
Justin
joins a
Bieber.
gang of racist rollerbladers.
Man. Seek help,
I'm not
Mike.
making
Seek
that
help.
up.
It's
For our final
horrible.
cult film, I'm going to give you one extended scene. Here it comes now.
Everybody, meet John Hawkins, Johnny the Hawk, a legend in these parts.
Wait.
Slayer of Fat Adolf.
What are you doing here, Hawk? Invited, Nate. The same as you.
John is going to work for me now.
Figures.
Diddy, let's have another drink.
Come on, Cupcake. Out of my way, Cyclops. Easy on the
this.
sauce,
Yeah, me too.
Cupcake. This is serious.
Everything between me and Nate is desolation, sadness, disappointment after disappointment.
Oh, I know this one too. I know this one too, and I can't. There's no way.
I know this one.
The actors you heard were Divine, John Considine, Chris Christopherson, and Antonia Dauphin in Trouble in Mind from 1985. Now, when I say Divine, you would normally picture a person in drag in John Waters films such as Pink Flamingos and Polyester. However, in this movie, he plays an effeminate but vicious mafia don in what is either a dystopian future or an alternate reality that mixes the 1950s with the 1980s. Very offbeat, but quite good. Well, that's all for Show 500 Cult Movie Trivia.
Wow. That was brutal, Kurt.
Ideas you'd like to send me, please send them to sliceoftrivia@gmail.com.
It is pathetic that I knew two of those.
Wow. Although I have to say, though, like after 500, shouldn't we get like a free pass or something like that? Should we get the easy stuff after 500?
No, we got
Negative
the hardest
Ghost Rider.
one possible. There you go.
Ghost Rider.
All right, let's take a little break and we'll come back with more.
Hang on one moment. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Michelle Nichols, a.k.a. member of the Star Trek Enterprise. And when I'm in this quadrant, what do you think I'm involved in? A slice of sci-fi. You should too. Be there or be square.
Hey, Slice of Sci-Fi! Steve Arnold of Meteorite Man here. Wow, 500 episodes! This is Wow. I can't even imagine doing 500 anything in a row. That's incredible. Keep up the great work. Hope to be a part of a couple of the next 500 and keep geeking out.
Hey guys, it's Tom Tancredi from New York City. Just wishing you guys a happy 500. Hope you guys are doing well. Congratulations, and keep on keeping on.
Slice of Sci-Fi. This is your Slice Queen, Brooke Lewis, and I am wishing you a slice-alicious congratulations on reaching 500 episodes. I am so proud of you, and I'm proud to be a part of the Slice of Sci-Fi family. So here's to another sexy 500 episodes, and keep on slicing.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
I gotta tell you guys, I was thinking about quitting until Brooke, and then she said, "Keep on going." I'm in.
No, is that like a royal decree?
I
think it may be.
Yeah, it's true.
Brooke Lewis
is
so
pretty awesome,
busy,
too.
and she has been just so awesome
Yeah.
with all the things that she has done for us.
She does some really interesting things, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
So, kind of
Cool lady. It kind of makes you wonder, like, how many people who we've talked to, like Brooke, right, who are people who've, just kind of grown as we've grown.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so. I think a lot of them are. I mean, Brooke especially, because Brooke's had lots of stuff she's done.
Absolutely. And speaking of people who have grown, we would be remiss if we did not let Mr. Hickerson have a little bit of time here.
God.
Because
Yes, please.
he is, between him and Sam, they are the people that make Slice of Sci-Fi.
Mr. Sloan.
Sam Sloan.
Yeah, Sam
Yeah,
Sloan.
without them, we are nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go Big Orange.
Hey guys, this is Hickerson. I just wanted to call in with my congratulations on 500 episodes to everyone at Farpoint Media. To paraphrase the great Jerry Seinfeld, 500 episodes. That is a lot. I was a fan of Slice of Sci-Fi long before I was invited to join the news team. I was here for the infamous Watch Dives episode and for a lot of the other early installments, and I look forward to listening to them each week. I remember when there was a time before there was a voicemail show. During that time, I was flattered when Slice's founding news director, Sam Sloan, put out a call looking for reporters. I volunteered and was flattered when Sam invited me to be part of the news team. Those early days were filled with lots and lots of diatribes on the David Tennant era on Doctor Who, and Sam slowly gave me more and more reporting duties as time went on. In fact, one of my first stories that he took from, instead of being on the Slice website, in the news feed and put on the show was about the DirecTV deal for New Friday Night Lights, and the impact that could have for other genre shows. Little did I know at the time the door that Sam was opening for me. When Sam retired a couple of years ago, he bestowed a huge honor on me when he invited me to take over as Farpoint's news director. It only took about 2 seconds for me to decide to accept, and I've never looked back. Over the past couple of years, I've written a lot of episodes of Slice of Sci-Fi and a lot of content for the news feed. And I've had a lot of fun working with the Slice family, both those who are there in the studio and our audience. I've made some great friends, and I hope to meet some of y'all in person sometime soon. Maybe someday I'll get to an elusive convention, or maybe into the studio. I've written a lot of posts for Slice. Some of my favorites have gotten a lot of response on the site, and they still get a lot of response in the comments. The top 10 episodes from the David Tennant era, the top 10 episodes of Battlestar Galactica editorials, those get a lot of comments. I'm really proud of the work that I did on the how to dip your toes into classic Doctor Who. Yeah, I guess you can figure that I'm a fan of classic Doctor Who. Recently, I'm really proud of the work that we did in the wake of the tragedy in Aurora, Colorado, and I was honored to be part of the show in some small way with that editorial that we ran on the show. It's been a wild and crazy ride, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I'm hopeful to go forward to episode 1,000. Yes, I said 1,000. That maybe we can make my dream come true and get a Doctor Who guest on the show. Of course, you probably have to cut me off because I will tend to interview them for hours and hours, asking questions about every little nuance of Doctor Who. Okay, but enough of that. I'd like to thank everyone who created this great podcast, who gave us the shoulders to stand on, that I was a huge fan of before I joined the team. Great work on 500, and I'm looking forward to 500 more. This is Hickerson, out.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. I don't think we ever, obviously people have heard us talk about Hickerson, but I don't think we've ever really sung his praises.
We do.
But come on, let's face it. If it wasn't for him, you guys would be saying nothing.
Oh, we say that all the time.
Yeah.
But we don't go into who he is and why.
Yeah. How we found him.
I'm just saying. Thank you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thanks, Michael.
Yeah,
absolutely. We do sing his praises. Unfortunately, you're just never around the studio to hear them.
Half-timer.
Oh,
right. That hurts my feelings. Wait, I don't have any feelings.
Yes, that's it.
Wow. 1,000 episodes, Mike?
1,000 episodes, dear God.
Congratulations, last show, folks. Last show, right here.
And we're back to ritual
10
suicide.
more years. Wow.
Led by
Megan.
Woo! I got the Kool-Aid. It's back there.
Well,
somewhere.
it won't be 10 years.
I guess we can kind of say that also the show went from a once a week
show
Well, the
to
format
3
changed
times.
this
Wow,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we changed the format because we took basically that huge long show and chopped it up into bite-sized chunks. And so,
well, we had to do that.
We had to.
That was not necessarily us doing that as we were mandated
But you know
to do
what,
that.
though? It was a great
It's
idea.
a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
was
It
a
has
good
been
thing.
a very good thing because the smaller bits seem to work better.
Oh, yeah.
us, so.
Plus, we don't spend 3 hours in the studio.
It keeps us focused. Thank you.
Exactly.
Brevity, soul of wit.
All righty. Well, there is 500 part 2. So
One
stay
more to
tuned.
come.
One more to go. Stay tuned a couple days, and we'll be back with the last part of our 500 extravaganza.
1, 2, 3. He passed away too, by the way.
Damn it.
The count?
The count.
Dang it, really?
Yes.
That's not cool.
What is going on?